Okay.
Okay. Franny, we're going to begin in a few minutes, so stay online.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
I just stay on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You hearing me well?
Yes, I am.
Good.
אתה רוצה בכוס גדולה?
כן.
אני משתף את זה בינתיים. רגע.
I'm so happy I'm going to see you soon.
Yeah, you were telling me, yeah, December 15th, right?
19.
Nice. Okay.
שימה שקט. לא שמתי על שקטת שלך.
שלי על שקט. Thank you.
Okay. Some people joined us. I want to share it for the Israelis. How do I share it? עכשיו תגיד כמה מילים שידעו שאנחנו פה, תגיד מילים באנגלית.
Okay, we're going to begin in a few minutes. Yes. We're checking the speakers.
The speakers? The speakers.
The speakers and the stickers.
That's me. Wait a few seconds. Wait. רגע, we will begin soon. אפשר לכתוב גם שאלות בעברית. אז תצטרפו אלינו, עוד מעט נתחיל.
לא עוד מעט, ממש תכף.
ממש תכף. עוד דקה, שנייה. דקה.
טוב.
אתה רוצה להתחיל?
אתה רוצה להקליט?
כן, נקליט לגיבוי. Friends, so now we're starting the lecture.
She knows.
She knows. אנחנו מתחילים.
We are beginning now. Hello everybody. The reason I'm one of the 40 reasons I'm doing this lecture every 2 weeks is to update you on all the transformation and revolution that we create now. In the end of December and beginning of January, we're going to try to buy a new ticket to the new world. Because for me as a healer that heal a few hundred people a day, it's the biggest revolution ever that we create now in our system. We create now two kind of eclipse. One, it's in beginning tomorrow for 2.5 days with the full moon, and one in the middle of Hanukkah, in the middle of December. We create this eclipse, and eclipses are the biggest junction that exists on Earth. We create those eclipses to try to guarantee to go with all these changes. First of all, in the beginning of January 21, we're not going to have any more drawers for the big anxieties, for the big fears. We're going to create fears because fears what pushing us forward, but it's going, we're not the biggest anxieties, the biggest trauma, the biggest pictures from the past that used to block our life, used to block our be able to fix, used to affect all the level of life in all the 26,000 years that pass. Those not going to pass with us to January 21. There are no drawers for those anymore. So this is why we create now this period that all the biggest fears will come up to the door and leave us. Second, next 2 days, from tomorrow for 2.5 days.
In 2 days. From tomorrow.
From tomorrow for 2.5 days, we're going to try to change the contract, each one with himself totally, about money. The old contract about money between me and between you and you doesn't work anymore. We need to create a new contract that money will not be with fears, with worried, with anxieties, with twisted the priorities. The first reason people create cancer and the spirit in a question mark, it's because the drawers are not fixing in their place. Priority, we call them. Money was the main reason that we twisted the priorities and the spirit was in a question mark, and we had to create big sicknesses. So we're going now to January 21. We're going to try, and that's what I'm going to do in this Monday, Tuesday. to tune all of you to a new contract with money. That money will not be anymore the reason why we're not doing our mission, and the reason why we choose to born, and our purpose. Till now, money, because it's the last name of all the material, and we need to fix with the concept money near everything, near all the people, near all the family, near all the companies. Even when we sleep, we have a fixing tikkun with money. Even when every minute, every second, we need to fix with ourselves. Just with ourselves. There is no relationship between me and anyone in the world. And the contract is between me and the spiral of the blessing. And also from Tuesday and Wednesday we have a chance that the spiral of the blessing will be faster, and we can double everything if we really know how to think with money, and we can really create money as an issue that make us happy and make us conductor of all the metabolism of all the material that need to pass through us. Every material measure, including human being, about the density of his energy and how light and everything what he create passing through me. That's the secret of the world. That's the first name and the last name of all who we are, and why we choose to born, and why we create families, and why we create fears, and why we want to fix, and why we have a soul, and all the reason in the world. So money, even it's a main concept next 2-3 days, and it's really this time big issue to fix, because the old contract is not working anymore at all. The contract that we have with money, the contract what we have with feeling a blessing, the contract of we feel satisfaction and we feel in our purpose, and the contract that we need to remember ourselves and not to be nice and not to put others instead of us in our thinking. Also, we can fix the fountain of youth, because it's Sag Gemini junction with a big 2 eclipse, and also the speed of awareness, like when we create mirrors. So the speed of awareness to remember myself, to fix, to change the black hole to white spiral, it's much faster. So this next 2 or 3 days, it's the best time to get married to our soul inside of us, and do this merging between my awareness and my soul, and then to finish the need of self-destroyed, in Hebrew, to think come from the word important, of not to feel important, of feeling that the life just passing near me and I'm just invisible. Not anymore. In January 21, after 1 year exactly of the new world that begin 1st of January 2020, in 1st of January 21, we're going to try to get a ticket. But to try to get a ticket from who? To the new world. From ourselves. That's the secret. To get a ticket from ourselves. And that's my job now. That's what I work on people. That they will reach the need, the enlightenment, and all what they need to do is just respect what they create now. Because what they create now and what we create now, it's exactly coming to try to finish with all the anxieties that used to change our life, that used to paralyze us, that create all the religious, all the fear from outside God, all the fear from evil eye, all the need of kind of other people will love me, all the twisted between male and female, all these anxieties create, make us blind, and we now fixing our blindness, we fixing our need. So we're going to get a ticket to the new world from us, each one from himself, just by really using this eclipse. Because in eclipse, if you're not coming from in, you make your problem for good if you're coming from out. And I'm not talking about anatomic outside, who cares? I'm talking about develop the inner world inside of us, and finally we can fix with money. Because the first priority is spirit on the crown, and the second priority, the second drawer that should be, it's money. Not love, not this, not creative, nothing, money. Why? Because money, it's all the last name of all the material and all the sense of time and all the need that I need to fix myself near every sense of time, near every person, near every company, near every government, near every energy that exists. So it's big. So this next few days, for me, it's a big junction. It's a very big, important time that we can really sign with us, between us and us, between me and me, a new contract with money, finish the anxieties, merge the fountain of youth. Even it sounds like wow, it's like legend. Yes, we create this potential legend, and we're going to try to make it very practical, because everything is practical. Hanukkah, it's not just to eat donuts and give gifts. No. Hanukkah, the menorah is the symbol of the speed of light that coming to the speed of material. This is why it's very powerful. Even in the science, yeah. In the science, the way that the energy coming down, it's the menorah. Like the letter Shin. And I can lecture about the letter Shin 3 days without shouting my mouth.
Shouting.
So, yes, we're going to try these next few days to love our spirit, to thank ourselves that the light is passing through us and the higher self inside of us, and to use the exact and right and wise ingredients that I create to try to change the contract with myself. And I will tune you from the Dead Sea on Tuesday to be able to sign a new contract between you and you about money and about fountain of youth. Don't get panic if some anxiety is coming up now, because they just want to say goodbye and bye-bye. So just breathe and feel that it's okay that you had the need of these anxieties, and it's okay now that you're learning to be now and not to be paralyzed by outside forces, no God, no other people, and not these all cosmic jokes. So this is kind of like the few topics, very, very important, very, very big junction, and I'm going to lead you to use it. So let's see if there is some questions.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. So after we sign a new contract with money, it's very important that you don't feel that your money that the money that on your name in the bank is yours, because what's yours stop to serve you. Feel that all the money that you create is just to passing through you, and in Hebrew to pay is to be whole, and when you pay, just pay to yourself. Use every junction of friction, of pain, or people paying you to sharp the contract between you and you, and increase the freedom that money is not anymore the reason of your wrinkles, the reason of your heart attack, and the reason why you're not happy, and why you're not choosing life, and why all the material, and first material is your body, is not serving you. So it's really biggie. And also the fountain of youth. It's very, very powerful. And of course some other issues, but these two main things, money and fountain of youth, are going to be the main issues that we're going to try to change the next two eclipses, to go to January 1st, 21, with these two issues that it's not really killing us anymore. Money and fountain of youth. Of course, everything is, each one begin with the level that he can be ready to it, that he can allow him. But it's really a big chance to change the contract between you and you about these two issues, and then to buy from yourself, to allowing from yourself a new ticket to the new world in January 21. אם יהיה לך שאלות תגידי לי.
Okay, let me see.
It's beginning tomorrow, these 2.5 days, and end in Tuesday night. That it's really, and don't deal with the outside planet or outside eclipse. No, not at all. Deal with your inner eclipse. It's a male and female energy that create a junction. And when it's created junction, it's really make a pointy that if you're free, if you come from in, you free something that you never allow in your life. And if you come from out, you put another nail in the wood of your problem and make it your problem more forever. And don't deal with the vaccine now of the standing of banana. I cannot call it COVID-19 because it's not. Don't deal with the vaccine if it's good, if not. when we will create it practically and physically, you can ask me if it fits you to get the vaccine or not. But be now, do the work in now. Now we have the last Mohican of the work about the two issues that kills us for 26,000 years: money and death and getting old. That's really these two issues was bothering us all the time. And we be able now, and I'm not joking, and it's really very, very, very powerful that we can change the contract between me and me about these two issues. And I'm going to use this junction that I create. Each one of you need to see himself that create this junction and this option to fix these two amazing things, these two big things. Of course, we need to give water to this new contract, to the plant that we planted in ourselves by the action, by the thinking with the action, with money, and with fear of death or fear of disappear, and everything. It's inside your box, inside your body, inside your system. So don't look for answers and look for solutions and that outside. Nothing outside. There is no outside reality at all. We choose to see mirrors just to try to fix in us some cut wires. So it's really biggie, and I hope you will allow in this junction to change the contract between you and you. And if you really change these two issues that kills us for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, that kills the hope from the day you born. So if you be able to fix this contract, and we have now the potential, then the new ticket will come out from you like a receipt from a machine. The new ticket for the new world. And of course, people that sometimes need some help to get some hand to the dungeon and to feel that the problem is not bigger than them, my hand is always coming to serve you, not because I'm good, because it's my need and my purpose. And this is why I'm doing this leading of the new world.
Hallie has a question.
Oh, Hallie, you came.
Yes.
Good.
She even says hi. Okay. In a spiritual sense, she's asking, when was the concept of money created? She's saying that people used to trade things one to one. Money is very different since it's many to many.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Even 26,000 years was very blocked. But because it's 26,000 years, so everything it's a process. Slowly we create money, and listen to this answer. Because the speed of light of the energy become more and more closer to the speed of the material. Now it's almost equal, the synchronization, or whatever you call it. So more and more we need to deal with more issues, with more ingredients, with more things in the house, with more sense of time, with more value yourself, with more this is why the money is the last name of all the material, the last name of all the sense of time. And I always said that, and now I know it, and now I mean it, and now even it's connected. Even I said that 20 years ago. People that doesn't understand money will not allow in fountain of youth. Because money is the highest, first of all, it's the biggest spiritual issue. Spiritual. Because it's, like I said, it's between you and you, near every person, near every sense of time, near every member of the family, near every company, near every government, in every city, everything. So it's really big. This is why in all the families, when someone is dead or whatever, always fights and about money. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. We have a question from Yaakov. He's saying, Michael, wow, I feel precisely how all businesses relations have been shaken during these days. And he's asking, could you please elaborate on relations between these fixings? And he's saying, money and female and male, or female or male, relations, and the fountain of youth. Two things.
Okay.
Fixing.
First of all, what's that eclipse? All the story of the Bible are eclipse. All the big changing in the world are eclipse. All the leaders, either president, kings, prophet before, whatever, born in eclipse. All the people that really kind of like lead, affect the world or whatever, born in eclipse, including me. So eclipse, what's that eclipse? Yaakov, look at this. It's a male energy and female energy that coming closer and closer and closer. This is why 2 or 3 weeks before the eclipse and 2 or 3 weeks after the eclipse, and now we deal with 2. So this is why it's exactly till the end of December. Look how everything is wise, how we create everything is wise. And it's create, male and female energy, boom, create a junction. Okay, for 26,000 years, we didn't develop the in, because the big anxieties, because the need and everything. So, in eclipse, if you come from out, in Hebrew, to be fucked up, come from the word eclipse. Can you imagine? Why? Because for 26,000 years, we remember eclipse just as a, disaster?
Disasters. Yeah.
Just as the disasters, earthquake, a lot of kind of like disaster. Because we couldn't come from in. But now we develop the awareness, we have the higher self inside of us. So yes, it's a male and female energy that extreme everything, bring everything, shake everything, bring everything to the surface. Why? If it's not in the surface, you cannot really deal with that, and you cannot really try to fix it. And now it's these 2 issues, money and fountain of youth. These 2 issues, these 2 eclipses that we create, that going to, and of course, don't ever think eclipse, it's in the sky. I'm not talking about that. That's bullshit. The sky and the planets are just the letters. The letters that we read, what we create inside of us. It's like the mirrors that we create during the day. We look at them to meet ourselves. There is no outside reality, including the planets. So don't deal, I'm telling that every one of you, don't deal with the eclipse outside. I don't care if it's in Jamaica or Israel or United States. No. Who cares? It's inside of us. And we are microcosmos. Like we have 72%. We have 72% of water in our body, and the earth is 72% of water. So the planet is inside. So we have a chance now to release the old contract that cannot exist if we come to January 21 with the old contract with money and fountain of youth, with the old contract, we will not want to be here. We will not want to function here. We will feel that, wow, it's like everything tastes bad. So we have a chance to fix. And yes, male and female now, inside of us, we don't have relationship with others. We project now that the male and the female want to release themselves and open in the main two issues that ever human being was dealing. Money, that is the last name of all the material, and we are human beings. We know how to extract light just for material. We don't get direct light. There is no direct light. There are no UFOs. There is no God outside. There is no angels that gives you energy. That's blah 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 blah. It's everything beginning us. We project, and that's what we get. So we, like I said, we have a chance to change the contract between me and me about money and about fountain of youth, and for this to get some mafia for myself, for me, for myself, and get a ticket to the new world. Okay.
אוקיי, פספסתי כמה שאלות שנכתבו לנו בעברית. אז בבקשה תנסו לכתוב תחת הסרטון המקורי, זאת אומרת להיכנס אליו ואז לכתוב תחתיו כדי שנוכל לראות את הכל.
She's talking to the Israeli audio.
Yeah, I'm talking to people who are writing questions in Hebrew in other places. So if you can all write it here underneath the video. So Yafa is asking, Yafa Yunayev, she's asking, when we talk about money, is it the physical chomer, material that passes through us, or coming from us, or do you mean the feeling that is connected to the fact that we have or don't have money?
Money has all the dimension of our existence. It's the physical, it's the friction near the physical, it's the thinking, it's the be able to receive room service from all the material. It's a different room service from food, different room service from my house, different room service from my car, different room service from my clothing, different room service from everything is changing the vibration. In next 3 days the vibration will be different. In Tuesday, Wednesday already we will feel that we cannot go forward with the old contract between me and me about money and about fountain of youth. So even if you understand what I'm saying or not, that will be. So this is why it's a very important days to use them to plant the right contract inside of us between me and me, and then to give water through the daytime. That even in the nighttime we have a fixing with money. It means money connected to all the dimensions, and this is why even when we are spirit world, when we are sleeping and we don't have sense of time And the longest dream is 3 seconds. We still connected with money. It means it covers all the dimension of who we are. So yes, Yafa, it's physically everything. Like I said, every time feel that the money is not yours, it's just passing through you to try to get to pure your energy and to keep you. And the secret is, if you pay to yourself near the others, of course physically you give the bill to the other person, but I'm not talking about just the bill. I'm talking about everything in your life, all the kind of material that exists. So when you give the bill and you pay to you with the honesty between you and you're allowing double passing through you. And if you want more, you lose, because you're not content, you're not happy with what passing through you.
Kathy Hendrickson wrote before, so how do we fix our relationship with the fountain of youth?
In Hebrew, age, it's happiness. And because Hebrew is not a language, so for me it's everything. If I understand in human being and understand all this process of human being, and we are now in the biggest transformation and the biggest revolution, so Hebrew for me helps a lot. Again, Kathy, it's in the energy now, the need. What it means when I'm saying it's the energy, it means every mirror that you create now, every thought, every friction, connected, coming, you created to try to fix these two issues, money and fountain of youth. You have a chance to change. I used to call it, before I used to merge souls, life death and life. You have a chance to finish with all your need and my need, and you have a chance to finish with all your need of life death, in all the dimension of life death. And like with money, if you're really happy with the amount of energy that passing through you today, and you remember yourself even when you serve others, and for you, Kathy, it's to flow near suffering and to be you, then you double the light. That's fountain of youth. If more light will passing through you, that's fountain of youth. But till now, we've been a survivor. Even me, when I was treating people, shaking and this surgery and everything, yes, it will help, and it will take them to fountain of youth. But even me and others was still under survivor contract. I'm talking about now moving to creator contract, not a survivor. So fountain of youth and money, they are kind of like two hands, two kind of hands that choke us till now. And we're going now to enjoy what we create. What we create, it's not about what Michael lectured. Each one of you need to see that he created this chance and he's going to try to use it. Especially what sharp everything, this eclipse and Hanukkah and this ending of 1 year of the new world.
Yeah. Okay. So Mindy Ribner is listening, and she's asking about what you said before. You just said there are no angels. So she says, I thought that this is the source of the powers that you have to help people. So what is the source of your power to help people? Is it the higher self?
Me eating pomelas. Okay. For 26,000 years, because our midget contract was to try to develop some outside forces, that because we have midget contract and we're full of anxieties and we're blind and we don't do our mission, so automatically we want to develop some outside forces that will answer all my need. I will be just good and God will send some angels and this and that and that. Okay. In Hebrew there are two words for work. Avodah come from slavery and melacha come from angel. It means angel is your higher self. The higher self was above us, and before 3 years he came down, and just in Yom Kippur he used to come for 1 day. So there is no outside forces, there is no God outside, there are no angels outside. Ability to help me to help others, it's to be me and to let my angelic part in me. Each one has angelic part and animal part. Yes, my angelic part, the natural place of him, it's the natural seat that my tuch fit the chair, it's to lead this new world. But it's not connected to outside angels and what need to lead this new world, it's 18 higher self. 18 higher self. But that we call it Michael-Angel. But again, it's not the angel that protect you, or angel that do for you things, or angel that you can pray for, the angel then he will give you some money under the table or do things for you. No, it's to be able to lead. This is why from when I was 3 years, almost 58 years, I'm lecturing about life and universe laws and that's in me. Why? Friend, you good? Friend?
Yes.
You okay? Because there are some noise.
Yeah.
לא, אל תרחיק יותר מדי. Okay, so this is what I think it's an angel. It's not outside forces, and it's inside of us, and it's really connected to be able to merge souls and connected to lead this new world for 20 years. Before 2020, I was talking about this new world. I was talking about that we will remember ourselves, that we need to fix in the family, that a lot of people will die, and it's not bad or good, and all these universe laws. So it's not outside angel that helped me to heal. It's the practical angelic inside of me that I'm follow, and that's my universe laws, and I live like I teach, and I think like I teach, not in all the dimension, because if I was totally 100%, I will not be here. I still have things to fix. Sometimes I curse in the road, and it's okay for me.
Okay, Bar Cohen, he says that a sense of frustrating is coming up, and he feels it inside of him. Frustration from the fact that he's not, he doesn't listen enough, or is not sensitive enough to the spirit, and he has fear to miss out this very
big junction.
Big junction, yes.
Okay. Bar, I will tell you and everybody and myself
Yes.
how things work. In the old 26,000 years, we used to wait for spaceship from God, for angels to come, especially in Fridays, in holidays and that, to come, and maybe they give us some gifts with baklawas and some cakes, and nothing come from outside. How things work. Because in Hebrew to change and repeat, it's the same word. It means every time you have a chance to change something, you have to repeat it. You have to bring it up from the library, from your own library, from your own movie, just your own. No one affects you. You don't dream about anyone. You're not affected by others, and you not affect others. Nothing between you and you. You have a screen that projects all of you and your relationship with yourself. And we trying to change the money and the fountain of youth in our screen. That's the big thing. It's not connected to anyone in this world. But how things work? If a fear of death, this is also for Kathy. If the fear of death or fear of getting old coming, friend, you still hearing us?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
If a fear of getting old or fear of death, or you find a new wrinkle, or I don't know, coming, if it comes, it means to bring you with the right awareness to more fountain of youth. It means you have a potential to create more fountain of youth. But it depends on you. The Spirit cannot do the work for you. Depends on your awareness. One lecture for 58 years that when you create fixing, you will be able to think with your spirit. So to beat yourself, it's the worst. And let's say if you cheat with money and the fear of losing money come, it means you have a potential now to increase the money that passing through you. And that's how things work. There is nothing come from outside, just the transformation energy that you can make to your old picture, and you have to create the old picture again in your door of the thought. Then you will be able to change, and that's we call to use the fear. This is why in Hebrew fear, pachad and dachaf, pushing forward, it's the same letters. And about afraid to lose this junction? No. Let's use the fear. Like I said, fear, without fear we will never go forward. I'm not talking about anxieties that used to paralyze us. I'm talking about the small fear. Use the fear. Breathe in. Open your eyes. See what you create. See how it wise. Don't try to understand what you create. Don't try to understand what you're coming to fix. Don't try to analyze. Don't drink soup with a fork. Breathe, go in and be now, and then, because you also create this junction. You also create this junction of amazing changing two issues. That again, it's not like, okay, for 26,000 years I was less and more good with no, it was a killing issues for us, money and fountain of youth. It was a killing, and now we want a transformation to healing, that it will not bother us, that we'll be able to choose life passing through us, that we finish the contract with the life death. It will be life. Okay.
Okay.
With my screaming, I need more tea.
I'll give you more tea. Michaela asked in Hebrew, so I have to translate, and it's long. So
tell her to ask in English.
no, it's easier for me to understand
Okay.
what she meant when she writes in English, in Hebrew. Okay. She's asking, is the fixing with us near the concept of money, is it connected in the new world to other topics that we are progressing in, aside from Fountain of Youth, that it was always connected? And in other words, she's asking, does the מהירות התיקון,
The speed of the
of the fixing near the concept of money, does it connect to the speed of awareness and presence near other topics?
Look, the drawers that should be, that we call priorities, that you should be in human being, the drawers, that if you fix them, your spirit will not be ever in question mark, and you don't need to create a big sicknesses to try to go forward and to swim in shit. So these are the drawers. Spirit above the head, the crown. That's the main reason. All the flat tires are spirit. All the fixing in the spirit. All the reason why we create this and that and this member of family and we choose to born in this sign or that sign on this country. Everything connected to spirit. If I know it or don't know it, that's everything. So spirit. Second priority, it's money. In the throat. In the throat. Here. Because money is second priority, so all the other topics that exist in this world connected to money. Love, creativity, health, purpose, everything connected to money. Sex, everything. Food. So, and you don't need to understand and analyze how it's connected to money. But money, the first thing, it's how to practical the energy of the spirit to the daytime, to all the kind of material, to all the sense of time, to all the ability to fix, to all the mirror, to all the process that I pass. So this is very, very, very important issue. Like I said, till now, it was not like, okay, some side effect issue. No, it was two things that twisted our life, that kills us till now, till these days, till this year, even in, we are in the new world. I know people that still the money is the first priority and first thinking and first worried and first thing that kills them. So it's biggie. Biggie. Okay.
Okay, I have a question from Rivka Betzalel. She's saying she created again explosion in the plumbing, in her plumbing in the house. So for her, she says it always arises fear of death and destruction of the house. And it happened, I guess, 2 days ago. For the past 2 days, she's been saying to herself that she created it in order to try to deal with it and to deal with one of her biggest fears, but deep down she's very, very scared. She has lots of fear in this topic.
First, she can call to the main plumber. It's Michael. Okay, of course, all the energy is going to change next few days. I have a new car that the battery is dead, and the laundry machine is this, and the washing machine. So,
and the printer.
And the printer. So yes, we not affect them. It's everything. It's question of energy. Yes, we create plumbing, water flow. It's connected to us. But don't be afraid. Be happy that you can create the extreme fear that want just to leave you. So don't fear from the fear, and breathe in and let it go. That's it. But be happy that you created, because see the spirit in it, and then you will not be afraid. See the spirit process. See how the spirit create this, your main fear in these extreme days. Like I said, the main fear has to come to the main door, to come to the door of the thought, and then to leave. If you remember your spirit, you will less fear from the fear, and you more trust the spirit, and you more use disable, and then you fix your plumbing in your house for 2,000 years.
Okay. Han is asking a question. Will our purpose change when we pass?
What?
Will our purpose change when we pass through to the new? And what is the purpose in life to life?
First of all, each one has the same purpose. We are like popcorn, but we have the same purpose. To think like my spirit. That's the main purpose. To think like your spirit. That's the main purpose. What I told now Rivka, if she will put the spirit in this fear, in this plumbing, in this paralyzing, in this process, if she will bring the spirit, if she will remember the spirit, if she will bring the spirit, then she will be able to fix and everything. So our purpose is to think like my spirit. After changing contract, trying, now we just trying, so let's be humble. After we fixing the main things, money and fountain of youth, these two things that used to twisted our life, we used to choose death million times because these two issues, because we didn't want to fix, we didn't feel value, we didn't feel big, we didn't feel spirit, and we thought that if we be religious it's spirit, because we are midget and we just waiting for some outside forces that will do the things that I'm not allowing. That's come to finally understand the paradox about God, why He's not saving the good people, the bad people, and all that blah blah, and why He promised us the same land, and the Palestinians the same land, and those the same land, and whatever. So listen, enough with all the cosmic jokes. We are really very serious about the new world, serious but happy, serious but we have a chance to fix something very, very biggie. So our purpose will be much more clear, much more pure. You will lose less and less and less the trust in the spirit, the feeling of the spirit, memory of your spirit, thinking like your spirit, enjoy your spirit. It's the only joy that we have, that the spirit is more inside of us. That's the joy. This is the main reason why we create all the tikkunim and all the fixing, to have more light inside of us. So after fixing, this is what I believe will begin in January 21, if we do the work now. This is why I'm coming, even I'm going to quarantine to United States and come here to stay quarantined. And for me, it's very, very not easy quarantine. Very not easy. Very, very not easy. I can just take the car and love to drive all day and whatever. This is why I'm coming to New York, to really complete the process of these two issues, money and fountain of youth. And then the purpose will be much more clear. You will not need me to be a secretary of your spirit. It's like people can hear me and then, okay, yeah, it's talk to them, yeah, they love it, yeah, it was nice, it was interesting, it was this, it was that. And then either way they go into the old contract with money and fountain of youth. So, hello, 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 hello. We have a chance the next, and it begins tomorrow, these 2.5 days, to really doing inner work, no outside work. Don't tell me that you paint the walls in your house and now you feel different. No. Paint the wall in your cave inside of you. Yeah.
First of all, wait. Rivka says thank you for your answer for before.
Think spirit, Rivka. Remember your spirit. Don't try to say what I do for the plumbing, how it cost me, whatever. Spirit. Go lie down with your spirit and wake up with your spirit. And then you will be able to use this junction.
Okay, and Nikki shares that she
Nikki?
said Nikki, some person called Nikki. She's listening, and she says that my anxiety has been so high lately. I feel something. Oh, I don't. That's she's saying or asking. I don't know. She's setting all kinds of hearts and stars.
Hearts and stars are very important. But that's what I'm explaining. Everything gets extreme because the anxieties. What's that anxieties? Big trauma, a memory of a big traumas in the past that we had the need of them because we had immediate contact with ourselves, and that make us blind from the future. Anxiety, it's a fear from the future. This is why in Hebrew, to those religious, Jewish, we call it anxieties. Because they're afraid from the future, they're afraid from next world, from God, from heaven and hell and all that stuff. So yes, everything is extreme, yes.
Okay, good. Rivka said that she remembers what she told her, and Yafa Yunai has another question. She says, if there is a lack of a balance in the balutat atris, how do you call it?
Thyroid.
Thyroid, okay. Does it affect, can it affect the new contract?
You see, now she's bringing a fear. So listen, Yafa. First of all, like I said, money, it's in the throat. Thyroid in the throat. Lack of a balance, it means you're born left and you act right. You're not doing enough guasha in the right part of the brain. But again, each one of us, in own rhythm and in own allowing and in own awareness, will try to sign a new contract. So I believe if you sign in this day a new contract, all of you, things will be much better with the spirit, like I said, with the ability to buy a new ticket to the new life. So let's say she has a lack in the thyroid, okay? We all have a lack in the thyroid. Because if you are a student, it means you're born left-handed and you act right-handed. So the thyroid is a junction. Yes, so it doesn't mean you'll not be able to fix. Even you will fix your thyroid, because this is a part of fountain of youth. Like I said, it's connected to all the issues that exist in life. All the issues.
Okay. That's it so far.
Okay.
נשים, כתבו לי מקום אחר. No, בר סני. Okay. Again, Bar, he wrote in another place. Okay. Bar Cohen is asking, what does it mean to fix the animal, or the animal part?
It's to be happy to be animal part too. It's to bring the higher self to down to earth, to the toes. It's very biggie. But again, don't think animal now. Breathe and agree to use what you create the next few days. And of course in Monday I'm doing to all the Hebrew some fixing, and in Tuesday I'm doing tuning to all of you from the Dead Sea. That will help a lot to be able to change a contract with the two issues that used to kill us. Not just okay issues, used to kill us. Twisted our eyes, twisted our spirit, twisted our thought, because we didn't have the need of fixing them, and we didn't have the knowledge and the timing. So this is a biggie. And I'm happy, and I'm thanking the part in me, and each one of you need to thank the part in him. And of course, like I said, let's say in these days you need some help. Okay, we can help you. But even without help, use the mirrors, use the fears, use the worried, breathe in. Feel that you create this opportunity and this option. It begins in you. Remember your spirit inside of you. Remember yourself. Bring your spirit the next few days everywhere. Especially when you feel cheap or fear to lose about money, or you want to do this but you're afraid to lose money, or you want to merge the soul but you're afraid to pay this and that, whatever. Fix your drawers. That's it. That's the simple work you need to do. And also about fountain of youth, and about age, and about looking good, and about feeling like don't want to be young. Respect the now, and then you will feel much more fun from when you've been young. I'm not joking.
I have another question. From... Okay, Nikki, she's probably new to us. She said, I don't know how I got to your page, but something led me to your page. I'm guessing my spiritual guide. Crazy how that works.
The spirit inside of you, not outside forces come and tells you, oh, go here, Michael. No. It's your soul inside of you that, in Hebrew, to try, Nikki, come from the word miracle. The soul, the only thing she can do, this is why I'm lecturing for 58 years, the only things that the soul can do, it's to try. She cannot do the work for us. No angelic part can do the work for us. Just our awareness. This is why all my life I give tools to be able, and vessels, spiritual vessels and spiritual thinking and universe law, to be able to merge your spirit, merge the line with your spirit, increase the stability with your spirit, because it's the only thing that exists. You choose to be here because your spirit. So your spirit probably wanna try to come inside of you, because I'm the only one in the world that merges souls. So, and it's not good or bad, that's my job. So try that, to change from life death to life life, that the life will start to pass through you, not near you, not anymore. January 21, it's going to be very, very, very different in the feeling. To both ways. People that do the work will feel amazing. People that will not do the work will feel amazing shit.
That's it, I think.
Okay. So I'm happy I'll be able to give you the titles of the movie that you create. I hope you will be able to use it. Like I said, it's not complicated. You just breathe in, remember your spirit, remember your soul, feel that you want to serve the spirit, you don't want to serve the fear of losing the money in the bank or whatever, or in the future. Remember that there is no future. There are 40 kinds of future. And be now, and then I will be able very simply to put stamp in your new contract with money and fountain of youth. And about the anxieties, don't curse the day that they come now. Be happy, remember your spirit, and they will leave. Don't analyze your dream too, because it's part of your system that want to bring things up to the door of the thought.
Mindy asked, should we meditate more?
It's very tricky. What's that meditation? Because most of the people that not connected, that used to meditate, the life was not passing through them. So I don't know what's that meditate. In Hebrew, meditate, it's very powerful. In Hebrew, it's bonenut. Bonenut, it's remember yourself, remember that there is no outside reality, remember that you create mirror just to meet yourself. Respect the part in you that create this mirror, but don't respect the mirror. That's meditate. During the daytime, that's meditate. It's not to be in fear and then to go 10 minutes and meditate. Maybe it's doing good, but it's not connected to the life and to the higher self.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay, so I was happy I was talking with myself near you. It helps me hear this lecture again and again this week or every day, especially from tomorrow, next 3 days, to be able to allow in more and more and more, to bring up your spirit and to change the contract. That's it.
Bye, see you in the next lecture.
Yeah.
Probably in 2 weeks. We'll see.
Maybe in 2 weeks before I'm coming to New York, yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.